Your brain is not your friend. It never was. It doesn't want truth. It doesn't want growth. It doesn't want clarity. It wants comfort. And to protect that comfort, it lies. Not loudly, not obviously, not in ways that feel dishonest, but constantly. Every single day, your brain tells you stories. Quiet explanations that help you maintain the image you have of yourself. Stories that sound reasonable, stories that feel intelligent, stories that allow you to avoid discomfort without feeling like you're avoiding anything at all. Your brain doesn't care if those stories are true. It only cares that they don't hurt. And if you've ever wondered why you keep repeating the same patterns, why you understand so much but change so little, why you feel tired even though you haven't done anything demanding, this is why. The role of the ego. Your brain's main job is not to make you successful. It's not to make you rich. It's not even to make you happy. Its main job is to protect your identity, the version of yourself you believe you are, the person you defend internally, the image you instinctively protect, the character you need to believe in to feel stable. Whenever reality threatens that image, your brain reacts instantly. It reframes events, it edits memory, it softens responsibility, just enough to keep your ego intact. Not because you're weak, not because you're dishonest, but because your ego is fragile. So your brain lies, not to destroy you, but to protect you from psychological pain. And those lies quietly shape your entire life. Lie number 1, I'm different. This is one of the most seductive lies your brain tells. I'm not like everyone else. Everyone else is shallow. Everyone else is asleep. Everyone else is weak. But you think deeper. You feel more intensely. You see things others miss. This lie feels good, because if you're different, your failures don't have to mean anything. They aren't proof of avoidance or inconsistency. They're just misunderstood potential. Your loneliness isn't social weakness. It's because no one really gets you. Your lack of discipline isn't avoidance. It's because ordinary systems don't work for someone like you. But here's the truth. Your ego avoids. This lie doesn't make you special. It makes you unreachable by growth, because growth begins with an uncomfortable admission. I'm average in many ways, and that's normal. Your ego doesn't want normal. It wants exemption, and it would rather stay stuck than surrender that illusion. Lie number 2, I had no choice. This lie shows up whenever something goes wrong. I had no choice. It just happened. That's how things are. But look closer. You did have choices. You just didn't like them. You could have spoken, but silence felt safer. You could have left, but comfort felt easier than dignity. You could have tried, but distraction required less courage. Responsibility creates guilt, and guilt threatens your self-image. So your brain edits the memory. It removes the moments where action was possible. It blurs the pauses where you hesitated. It turns decisions into inevitabilities. And suddenly, you're not responsible. You're just someone things happen to. This lie keeps your conscience clean, and your life exactly the same. Lie number 3, I'll start when I'm ready. This lie sounds mature, responsible, reasonable. I'll start tomorrow, when things calm down, when I feel motivated, when I'm ready. But readiness is a myth invented by fear. You don't become ready before action. You become ready because of it. Your brain knows that action risks failure, and failure bruises the ego. So it keeps you in preparation mode, planning, thinking, researching, imagining. As long as you haven't started, you can still believe in your potential. Potential feels safe. Proof feels dangerous. So you wait. And years later, you don't call it fear. You call it timing. Lie number 4. The problem is out there. Look at the villains in your internal story. Your parents, your friends, society, the system, the timing. Never you. Because if the problem is you, the solution hurts. It requires discipline, consistency, repetition, lonely effort. So your ego pushes blame outward. You critique the world instead of confronting yourself. You complain instead of changing. You analyze instead of acting. This lie sounds intelligent. It sounds aware. But it's avoidance disguised as insight. As long as the problem is out there, you don't have to face the chaos inside you. Lie number 5. This is just who I am. I know myself. This is how I am. I can't change.
That's not self-awareness. That's self-imprisonment. Your brain uses labels as armor. I'm an introvert. I'm emotional.
I'm broken. Labels feel honest, but they freeze behavior. Once you label yourself, you stop questioning your habits. Change feels like betrayal instead of growth. Your ego loves fixed identities. They remove responsibility. They make stagnation feel loyal. And slowly, without realizing it, you confuse familiarity with truth. Final message. Your brain will continue to lie. That's its job. But you don't have to believe it. Every time you notice a lie and choose truth instead, your ego shrinks and you grow. Not comfortably, not quickly, but honestly. And honesty is where real power begins. If this message hits something inside you, don't ignore it. Most people hear the truth for a moment and then slowly drift back to the same comfortable lies. Don't be that person. Take one honest look at your habits today, not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready, today. And if you want more videos that challenge the stories your mind keeps telling you, subscribe and stay with this channel. Because the hardest battle you will ever fight is not with the world, not with other people, but the quiet war inside your own mind.